think we have to start it.
Okay. Okay, so I hope you rejoin us. Today is December 15th. Sorry about that. Devin was trying to fix the live because the screen is reversed, and I don't want to confuse myself, let alone you. So we are going live again. Hang on a second. Gosh, Devin, there were like 10 people on. Hey, Chew, how are you? Okay, so I think we're live again. Hi again. Thank you for joining us. I don't know why, but the camera is reversed in real life and on the screen. So Devin's trying to fix that. But in the process, somehow he left the studio. And then when he left the studio, he ended it for all of us. So hopefully you guys all join back in because we do have some fun stuff today. Although I'm not sure what, because it's kind of crazy around here. Do you want to be in the live, Devin?
Nope.
Then
I'll film for a minute.
Okay. Okay, so we have a bunch of auctions and I have some things to show you, but that's about it. But I did put a link to a Zoom in Fabric Chick Stitch Along. If you're just watching us and you haven't joined the private group, that's where we share what we're doing. And so anybody can post in there. But I also posted a link for a spontaneous Zoom because there's a bunch of you that I haven't seen in a long time or talked to, or, I feel like I'm so out of touch with all of you. So I created a kind of like a sit and sew Zoom for this afternoon. So if you want to be able to chit chat back and forth in real time and not type it in, I posted the link for this afternoon about 5:45-ish, whenever this ends. So if you want to chit chat, that's where to go this evening. But if you want to wrap Christmas gifts while you're on, that's fine too. I don't really care what you do. But we do have a few panels. I'm going to show you the panels. The panels, we have enough for everybody. And then we'll go into auctions and things. But let me do the panels while Devin's standing here. We did get a new fabric line in, and it is Yogi Bear. I mean, I'm sure it's not Yogi, but it's a bear in an outhouse. And Devin loves it so much, he wants me to put Minky on it because he wants it to be his quilt. So as soon as we're done selling it, he wants it for his bed. So I'm putting Minky on it. Hopefully I can get it quilted for Wednesday's Facebook Live so that you can get kits, because I'm pretty sure when we go on the road to the 3 shows, we probably won't come back with it because it is pretty cute. So stay tuned for Monday. Yes, Joyce, the Stitch Along, the sit and sew this evening, and everybody's welcome to join. You can work on whatever you want. If you want to take your bra off and you don't want all of that on video, you don't have to turn your video on.
You got to send her an email for it. She's on YouTube.
Oh, no, Joyce. Do we have her email? Joyce, I did post the link for the Zoom on Facebook, Fabric Chick Stitch Along, but I can, Devin's looking to see if we have your email on file, and then I'll send it to you because you're on YouTube, and then you can join. I know some of us don't like Facebook. Sharon and Candy, thank you for joining us again. We had a little bit of a moment when we were trying to fix the screen behind me, although I don't believe oh yeah, he did fix it. I had to figure out which side was my right or my left. Okay, Devin will send you the link, Joyce. Okay, so real quick before Devin goes to cut kits for the bear shooting in the woods.
Whoa! How come you got to and you yelled at me when I did it?
Well, because yours was out of context. I mean, come on, can you throw that apple away so you can video me? Okay, we do have a few things for
You
sale.
mute your mic.
Some real things for sale. Hang on a second. Okay, is yours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hopefully you can hear us when we switch phones. But if you want to get ready for Easter, S77. Oh, wait, here. It's the wrong direction. If you want to get ready for Easter, we just got these panels in. This will make 6 placemats. Or you could also make the little tote bag that we made using the placemats. Peggy wrote us up a pattern that's super easy. So you can make a tote bag. You could applique something in here, or you could even just stitch on some of the appliques that we've had on the live in the past. S77 is $10. It's cute little Easter egg, springy, it's really great for their spring. S77 is $10. And then the other panel we have is S76. S76 is also $10. This one, though, I think that you could, if you wanted to, you could do like I did with the other panel that was similar to this, and I bedazzled it, and then I cut it out and put it onto a canvas that I had painted. And when I use the word painted on a canvas, that's very a loose word. I literally flick the paint. I flick paint on it, and wherever the paint lands is where it lands. Here, come here real quick, Devin, and we'll show them. So this project here was this panel. So you can see how I've just kind of flicked paint on it and then fused it onto the canvas as a background. This was the original panel, but I didn't really love the background. I loved the flowers and the vase, but I didn't love the panel, and I didn't love the words. The words, it said, the best memories are made between the month of June and August. So I didn't love that, but I did love the flowers. So I just cut the flowers out, fused it onto a canvas background, did a little bit of thread painting while I quilted it, and then put a bazillion Swarovski crystals on it. So just a little something to make panel your own, and to take it a little step further than it just being a panel. So that's what I'm hoping to do again, because I really like the effect. So S76 is this one, but this one is a really pretty one. This one I would not mind leaving in its entirety, and then leave it for a big bed quilt, and then just doing some patchwork around it, because I do think that would look really pretty on a bed quilt. S76 is $10. Of course, if you do want this panel, just put in the comments that you want the summer, I'm guessing this is a summer panel, summer flowers. And I think we have 4 of these left. So we'll give this to you at $10 too if you want the summer panel, the flowers, whatever. You know what I mean. Okay. We do have, if you want, a mystery scrap bag. So S75 for $5. And we're going to fill this with just random scraps. So you might get big pieces of fabric. You might get scraps. You might get ribbons. You might get buttons. You might get who knows what. I'm going to have the girls, when they come in to hang out on Wednesday, I'm going to have them fill up a bunch of mystery bags. So if you want to get one of the first mystery bags, you can just type in S75, and for $5, you'll get a lunch bag full of stuff. And this is pretty big. So you're going to get a lot of stuff in there. How do we post on Stitch and Sew? Cynthia, there should be at the top of the Facebook page on Fabric Chick Stitch Along, on the top of the page, there's a little like add button, and you just click on that, and then it will let you post. It will let you put pictures. It will let you do all that kind of stuff. If you can't find it, I can take a photo of my screen and then email it to you or text it to you so that you can see where it is. So if you want a mystery bag, S75 is $5, and it will have a random variety of who knows what kind of treasures in it. I am kind of looking forward to that because I think the girls are really going to have a lot of fun filling them up. I do have one other panel here at, well, I've got more. S72 is $4, and that is for all of these blocks. You can turn them into pillows. You can turn them into a small little wall hanging. Super cute. S72, $4, and that will get you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little blocks. So 5 little blocks. S72 for $4. S72 for $4. And this is not a demo, but kind of. So Judy brought in these pants. I'm gonna sneeze. Debbie, yes. If you sent a text, you can go ahead and order anything you want. All you have to do is type in S. So S is you committing to buying it and the number. So this would be S73 and then how many of them you want. So say you wanted 7 mystery bags, you would type in S75 and then 7, and then we would fix 7 mystery bags for you. Sue, I can see you. And then Devin will give you a call to get your shipping information and all of that, unless of course you're local and you want to come in and pick it up. That either way. Okay, let's see if I missed any other comments. I think I got it. Okay, so Judy did bedazzled these pants. So you can see here. She took one of the appliques she got from us and she just fused it right onto the pants. So if you wanted, you could open up this side. You could rip out the stitching on the inside because you don't want to do the double stitch side. You could open this up and then you could stitch the applique on. But if you want an easy way, just use your Bow Nash and fuse it on. So if you're not familiar with Bow Nash is a powder. So you would take, here, I'm gonna do a little demo, but a fake demo, a faux demo. So you're gonna take whatever you're fusing, your background surface here, and then you're gonna take some Bow Nash. This one, this is the starter kit. If you've never used it, the starter kit is good. If you've used it, definitely don't get the starter kit, get the refill. And I did talk to Beryl, who owns Bow Nash. She's looking for somebody to buy it because she's retiring. So I'm hoping somebody does buy it so we can keep up with this product because it is a great product, but who knows? So you're going to take this and it comes in a little okay, so it comes in a jar. This is the refill. This is not the starter kit. This is the refill. So this is, well, don't start me lying. Yeah, this is the refill one. So this is the big one. It's 2 ounces. And you never want to use it with the big opening like this. You always want to use the little sprinkle side because a little tiny bit, kind of think of it as like a low sodium diet. You do not want a lot of salt on your project, just a little bit. And so this big one comes in here. A smaller version comes in here, but it does have, it says a free DVD. Bow Nash and enter code. So you're going to go to bownash.com, enter the code, and then I guess they ship you a DVD or something. I'm not sure. But this one is a smaller one, but it does come with the directions. And it also comes with a little starter craft sheet size. Okay. Comes with 2 apparently. So that is the starter kit. And if you never used it, I would recommend the starter kit. S73 for $19.95. It is a smaller jar, but it will last you forever. I'm going to say that I've been working on this jar like my whole life, and it still feels like half full at least. So you're going to take it and you're going to just where you want your project, you're just going to sprinkle a little bit of this down, and then you're going to lay your applique wherever you want it, and then take your pressing sheet and put it over it like this so you protect, because otherwise you're going to melt the sequins and you're also going to wreck stuff. You'll get sticky on your iron. Always, if you're using fusibles, just use a pressing sheet. You'll be happy. Trust me. If you don't own a pressing sheet, we can hook you up. We have different sizes. But pressing sheet is one of the most important things you need in your sewing room. And then you're just going to use your iron it on. And you can literally leave your iron on for a while. I mean, I don't recommend like leaving it down, going to the bathroom and coming back. It's not pretty. But then you're going to have that ironed onto your jeans. And of course, if you're going to use this, you're going to cut away as much of the mesh before you fuse it. Okay. If you want this applique, S74 is $9.95. S74 is $9.95. And this is the applique that she used on the other leg. So this is the same applique that she used. And you can put this on a jean jacket. You can actually put it on a quilt, a wall hanging. Nothing that you're going to wash a lot. Although you could, I guess, hand wash it, but it does look like it's sturdy enough, I guess. I don't know. I've never washed it, so I don't. Maybe I would turn my jeans inside out to wash it. But you could also put it on a tote bag or anything your heart desires, really. S74 is for the blue applique. And then we did just get in a new applique. Oh, I don't know how our numbers get so mixed up. We just got in a new applique. They're all over the floor. Here is the latest one that just came in. So S69 has dimensional. So these ones are sewn on. They're kind of interesting. I've never seen them sewn on like that. But so this one is the similar to the other one, but it's got sequins, big sequins, not just the little ones, big sequins. And the here, I'll get in close so you can really see it. So it's got dimensional flowers and sequins. So S69, brand new. You've never seen that before. And then we do have, and I know you guys want auctions because auctions are your favorite. So I didn't number these individually, but if you want the set, because it came to us as a set, if you want the set, it's $49. Otherwise, I'll show them individually on Wednesday at 4 o'clock. So if you're new to watching, we do this every Monday and Wednesday at 4 o'clock. So if you want this, you might not get it done for this Christmas, but you might as well start this Christmas for next Christmas because we know how making things works. And then it also comes with this cute little smaller panel. So you get this smaller panel also. And then in the collection, so we got 4 of these collections, but we will end up breaking them up, I'm sure. And then yardage of this cute little collage. So you get a yard of this in your package and a yard of this one. Oops, it's upside down, I think. So if you want those 4 pieces, it's $49. So the 4 pieces for $49. And that number is S87 for $49. S87. S87 for $49. Terracotta, I can see you. Do you need to use that specific pressing sheet with Bonesh? No, Elaine, any pressing sheet will work. You just want a pressing sheet. Anytime you use fusible, you always want a pressing sheet because it will help the sticky stuff not get on your iron. If it does get on the pressing sheet, and it will, you'll be able to feel it. It's kind of grainy. You'll be able to feel it, and you can just take your fingers and just rub it off. Or if you get a ton of it on there, you can always take your sponge and wash it. Okay. Let's see. Does anybody want me to throw in their boxes? We have a bunch of magazines. So if you want some free magazines, just type in magazines and we'll put some magazines in your box. And I do have, let's see. I do have, if you love cross stitch, just say you want the cross stitch and we'll pick names out. If you want that cross stitch, it looks like it has the towels and everything you need in there, but I'm not positive. Tea towels, Christmas bears. So if you want that, just type that in and we'll put it in your in your box. Okay, so Devin's going to switch the cameras over and then we're going to move to auctions. If you're new to watching, we get fabric in a variety of ways. So we just rescued one of our customers' sewing rooms. Her kids were taking it to the dumps. So we're auctioning off mostly that right now, although we do have some shop samples. And if you need your basket right away because you've ordered something that you want for Christmas, let me know so that we can get it shipped tomorrow. And Devin said that he is shipping a lot tomorrow. Okay, Candy, you're the only one who said that. So Devin's throwing that in your basket right now. Okay, so I'm going to switch to me for a minute so that Devin will put the camera up top and then we'll do auctions. And I did just finish this quilt. I just got the binding on it today in Doris's felting class. So we will have the fabric line on Wednesdays live, along with the bear in the outhouse. Okay, so what else do we have? While Devin's switching that over, I do have some patterns. So I have these patterns. They were meant for a panel, but we didn't get the panel. So I thought they were appliques, super cute little vintagey appliques, but it's not. It's just for the panel. So if you have a focus fabric you want to put in the center of those blocks, this panel is perfect. So I've got 3 of those. I'm just going to scroll, and wherever it lands, I'm going to throw it in your box. I have terracotta. Terracotta, I don't even know if you're really a piecer. I think you're more artsy, but you might like this. You might have a fabric you want to put in there. And then let's see. And then I have Sue Cove. Sue. Let me put the A at the end because we have about 7 Sue, Susan, Suzettes. Poor Suzette really wants to be a Sue, but we won't let her because we have too many Sues already. So Suzette can't be a Sue, at least not with us. And then I have Mary Lou. Okay, so Mary Lou. And once Devin gets this hooked up, he's going to go cut the new fabric line. Super exciting. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Laura. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so if you're new to watching, we're going to show you a bag of goodies or whatnot, and then you just type in what you're willing to pay for it. A lot of times the ladies and gentlemen go up $1 at a time, but you never know when we're going to end the auction. So you want to make sure that if it's something you want, you don't just go up $1, okay? to make sure you get it. It's very technical around here. Okay, so the first thing we have is a bundle of books. So this is nestled in the country, 13 quilt projects. So you've got basically, you'll learn basics of quilting if you need to learn how to do binding, piecing, applique, just a bunch of different projects. And you've even got some pieces already cut out for you, paper clipped there. So some good patterns. And then this one I almost kept because I thought that I'd add that doll to Devin's doll collection, but alas, I cannot keep it all. So passing on the fun stuff to you. So this is cute little like runners and mats and mug rugs, 12 table runners, 12 placemats, 24 pot holders, and a quilt, forest floor throw, and then also the cozy cabin quilts. So all of those are in this bundle, S70 for $3, S70 for $3. Yes, Terry, I have about 5. Oh, Phyllis, thank you for sharing 3 times. We love it when you guys share because that will help us to grow. Also, we love it apparently when you hit like the love and like buttons because that helps our algorithm somehow. Don't ask me. I am not a computer person, so I have no idea. Devin, can you get Terry Evangelo wants one of the cross panels?
Yeah, can I do it tomorrow when I fill the rest?
Yeah, but can you write the note?
Yeah,
because it's not a real note. So, okay.
Oh, I gotta go back and look at the rest of the notes anyway.
Okay, perfect. You do you. Okay.
You didn't tell me any of the other notes.
Oh.
You told me one. We're gonna have to go back anyway.
Debbie Howell. Terracotta doesn't want this pattern, so you're the winner. Debbie Howell. And then let's see. All right. Oh, you're changing a blade?
Yeah. Is this where they're getting them all from?
No.
Shouldn't these be out for sale?
Those ones weren't in the package still. So you could check them, but I don't know if they've been used or not. Okay, Debbie, you're the only bidder, so you get this for $3. Okay, let's see what other. Oh, this is priceless for you doll lovers. I almost kept them for Devin, but they need the rest of this finished, and I don't know how to knit or crochet or any of that. But I do remember my grandma used to have these Kewpie collections, and I used to love them. I think I might have a trunk in the barn full of these, but they're dressed. But these are Bud Babies, okay? So, oh, and 2 cute little erasers, Bud Babies. So you've got the pattern for those, kind of like Cabbage Patch Kids, but not. So here you've got the directions. And you've got some yarn so you can finish her flower. And you've got 3 of the Kewpie dolls. S79, we're just going to start, I don't know, $2. S79 is starting at $2 for the cute little Kewpies. And then, I love it when we have bins like this because I have no idea what's in there. If you do win the auction and you don't want the bin because shipping is expensive, if you don't want the bin, just tell us when you win it that you don't want the bin. And then, it's full of pearl cotton, embroidery floss, and more pearl cottons. So all kinds of embroidery floss. You've got some variegated reds. I always love variegated. Here's some purples. So a bunch of this. You guys have seen me demo when I need to do a ruffle. I lay this down where I want the ruffle, and then I zigzag loosely over it. Then when you pull the crochet thread, it will ruffle it for you. Okay, so this has no number. So S159. It is a very nice 10. Okay, this one, S159, is starting at $3. What brand of floss? DMC, J&P Coats, Coats and Clark. It looks like a variety. This one says Boil Fast. I don't know what the brand is unless Boil Fast is the brand. Boil Fast, unmarked. JPN Coats, I see a lot in here. Boil Fast must be JPN Coats. Maybe Boil Fast, it's boiled so it won't bleed. Maybe DMC. This is, well, I don't know. You guys are smarter than me. So here I'm going to get in close and kind of just move through it so you guys can see what it is. The variegated it looks like a lot of JPN Coats. Well, I would say that, but it's some kind of a German word, I think. Maybe. If I could read it, I'd tell you. S159, $3. So Debbie's on YouTube. Debbie's on YouTube at $5. 159 is at $5 on YouTube, and it's at $4 on Facebook. So 159 is at $5 on YouTube, and without bleeding, right, Jackie? I think the boiled fast means that it's not going to bleed. It's been boiled. That's what I'm guessing, right, Candy? Okay, then next, Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, I'm going to move these aside. 79, I think we only have Susan. Susan, I put on one of your things, it said Susan, and then the other thing said Lynn. And so it totally confused the girls the other day. They were trying to clean up, and they're like, well, stuff's in the wrong basket. I'm like, no, Lynn and Susan are the same person-ish. Okay, 159 is at $7 on Facebook. So they're saying that it won't, boil fast means it won't bleed, which is kind of nice because I did a king size hand embroidered quilt, like set in an Irish chain, I don't know, 30 years ago. And a lot of them bled, but I'm not sure if it was the embroidery floss that bled or the red fabric in the Irish chain, but something bled in my project. It was kind of tragic. 159 is at $8 on YouTube. 159 is at $8 on YouTube. Can you put the battery in the charger? Okay, here is a Little Red Riding Hood. So this has, hang on a second. You've got the Butterick pattern for Little Red Riding Hood upside down doll. So you've got, well, this has 3 dolls, but I'm not sure how it could have Grandma, Little Red Riding Hood, and the wolf in one doll, but maybe anything's possible. It does come with some bias tape and fold over tape, and you've got flesh fabric for the faces. You've got the red gingham for the dress. You've got some embroidery floss so you can embroider the faces on. You've got some thicker, like red canvasy, I'm guessing for the lining of the dress. And then, hang on a second. Sometimes it will say what year. but it was 19 something. But no year, only October 29th in Bishop, California. So here is the lining. Here is the fabric, kind of a polyester for the wolf. And then you've got some lace for the hood and some more bias edge. S119 is starting at $3. 119 starts at $3. I know, Lynn. I mean, Susan. I know you're Susan, but the girls didn't know you were two. They thought you were two separate people, and I had to correct them. I need little cheat notes because there's several of you that have like multiple names. Okay, 159 is at $8 on YouTube. 159 is at for the threads is at $8 on YouTube. 119 for Little Red Riding Hood. Everything you need to do it. It has not been started. Is starting at $3. Little Red Riding Hood is starting at $3, and I'm guessing it has the wolf, grandma, and I don't know. You would think that the other one would be like the woodsman or something. Well, you can use your imagination. 119 is starting at $3. 159, we're going to close up so I can make more space here. 159 is going to Debbie for $8. Debbie for $8. And then Debbie, you can just let us know if you want the 10 or not. This is what the 10 looks like. So it is kind of a pretty 10. And it was not for cookies, apparently. There's no cookies. Usually the 10s have like the cookies that are in it. 119 is at, there's two of you at $3. Riri's on YouTube and Jenny's on Facebook. So there's two of you at $3 for Little Red Riding Hood. Everything you need to make the doll and the wolf. Let's see. We've got a scrap bag of fabric. I'm going to move this over here. We've got just a random scrap bag. So you've got some vegetables, might be good for an I Spy quilt or something. You've got some of these you could fussy cut out. Oh, this is a cute one. I would have kept it if I'd seen it because that would be really fun for collaging. You've got some flannel. It looks like Piglet and Tigger. You've got a little bit of flannel. You can make a little blanket, snuggly blanket for, well, it's quite a bit actually. I was going to say you can make a little snuggly blanket for the car seat, but it is quite a bit of fabric. You've got some Christmas fabric in here, a pretty big piece of this vintagey folk arty angels. I would say this is crafty quality fabric, this one in particular. You've got a bunch of these. I'm not sure what, they're the same size and they're Christmas, but I'm not sure what, like you can make mug rugs with these. Cute little mug rugs would be perfect for this already cut sizes. One piece of fleece in case you want a fussy cut Mickey. Some more of those already pre-cut. Oh, here is what they were making with that. So maybe table runner, placemat or table runners or something. But you've got a bunch of those same size pre-cuts. You've got some scraps. You've got some kind of a project was going on here, but I'm not sure what. You've got maybe a purse. Well, you've got a scrap strap. Who knows? This is double side. There's fleece in there, but I'm not sure what you would do with it. It's a weird size. And then you've got some more Christmassy fabric. Here's a cute Eastery fabric. Gosh, I have this in my collection from 1990. And then you've got quite a big piece of the cute bears. I would say a third of a yard, maybe. Well, probably close to a half a yard. Probably a half a yard of the cute little bears and the dinosaurs. So all of that collection for We're just going to start it at $2. S88 is starting at $2. 119, no 10. Okay. Okay. 119 is, there's two of you at $4. I've got Riri on YouTube and Jenny on Facebook. Two of you at $4. S88 is at $5. S88 is at $5. And the scraps are at $5. And then S119 is at $4. Two of you at $4. What else is in our magic? Here's another special box. The Christmas boxes. The box is just cracked. Oh, it is. I'm not sure what these are for. You know what? Someday live, I hope I don't open it up. One time we got this bag. I opened up the bag and it was full of dead birds. But I think that the lady had saved it so she could pull the feathers off for a project or something. I don't know. I don't really know. But I hope that I don't live open up something disgusting like that. So thank God this is not anything disgusting like that, but it is little crocheted vintage, like party favors, I think, like for a tea party. Look at how cute that is. I think you put like the nuts in there. So you've got all these handmade little cups. So, I mean, you could put your little votives in there and then put candles, I'm guessing, or something, but because like who really has tea parties anymore? But you've got them in all colors. Look at the cute little handles. Somebody really spent a lot of time on this. You've got them in all different colors. Look at how cute it is. Okay, so I don't know. $3 just seems to be our number today. S89 is starting at $3. S89 is starting at $3. It's a finished project. So if you've got somebody who's having a bridal shower or a baby shower, this would be cute to put something in it and then wrap it up as gifts to give away. Elaine, I cannot imagine it either. And I cannot imagine opening it up and finding it in her sewing stuff. Like that she saved it with her sewing stuff is what was so bizarre. 119 Little Red Riding Hood is at $5 on Facebook. And then S88 is at $5. S88 for the bag of scraps is at $5. You do have a lot of fun stuff. I think with this, you could really, the Christmas stuff is what I think makes it exciting because you could do a lot of fun Christmas projects with that. Mug rugs and different things. So S88 is at $5 and S89 for the cute little, like, what are you going to do with these? I don't know. I would use them for party favors and then let the guests take them home because what else are you going to do with them? I mean, times were different, I think, when you had time to crochet little nut holders. I have some that were my great-grandmother's for the bottom of glasses, Rondi says. I know, I think it's very interesting. S89 is starting at $3. S89 is starting at $3. Get your final bids in because I don't have Doris today, so I got to clean up after myself. Let's see. S88 is Mary Lou for $5. Mary Lou. And S119 is Collect Dust. Yeah, for sure. Collect Dust. S119. Get your final bids in, girls. 119. Just the bias tape alone. I had to buy bias tape the other day because Lynn E. She does everything with bias tape, and it makes her projects so quick and easy. And it's a great. I don't know why we stopped using bias tape, but it makes for an easy finished edge. So I actually just bought a color I needed, but I had to buy 6 packs. So now I've got 6 packs of it. Okay, 119 is Jenny for $5. There's literally, you could probably make 8 little Red Riding Hoods with the fabric that's there. S89, 119 was 119 was Little Red Riding Hood, and 89 is Beverly Ann for $3. What are you going to do with them, Beverly Ann? And I guess you want the box because you don't want them to get smashed. Okay, doke. Here is, Jenny says she still makes her bias tape. You know what? People, I think bias tape is easier to make than it seems, but I think it overwhelms a lot of us. Okay, here is, you have, I think, oh, don't start me lying. I think there are 4. Oh my God, this one's already done. On Earth. Okay, now I got to open up the other ones. Christmas stockings, already cross-stitched. Yeah, it's definitely cross-stitched. So here's what the inside looks like. It looks like this one might need, oh, it Velcros up. That's how they were able to cross-stitch it. Okay, so the side Velcros up. So you have 1 already done. And then 2 done. OMG, to the world. Who needs new stockings and love? So these are already done. And then you have 1 in case you need a 4th person and you want to actually do the work. And then here is an extra Ada Flax package. Hasn't been opened yet. So basically you've got 3 finished. You could embellish it a little bit more if you wanted, but Love and Hope, it's got a cute little bow here with the birdhouse. So you've got that one finished. You've got To the World, Love, Hope, On Earth, To the World. This one still has a needle in it, so it seems like some of the words might be missing, but I think that'd be pretty easy to just do a straight stitch. Like I would do Joy across here, Joy to the World, to finish it up. But so you've got 3 finished stockings. I'm just going to put this at $10. S90 at $10. You've got 3 already finished stockings, and then you've got 1 more stocking in case you want to make it for a family of 4. But if you have, you know, somebody you're visiting that just lives by themselves and you want to take them package of something, you could put it into here, and then like a bottle of wine if you're going to somebody's house. There's a lot of fun things you could do with these. S90, be careful, Sue. You can watch later. Hey, Joy. Of course you would put Joy up at the top. Well, you know, I'm partial to Joy because that's Gracie's middle name, and it was my grandma's name. Okay, so here is S93 finished stockings. I would totally, for the holidays, just put a bottle of wine in them and give them as gifts. S90 is starting at $10. S90 is starting at $10. And what? Oh, here is a bag of goodies. Who knows what's in here? It's kind of like a surprise. 1997 Spirit of Cross Stitch. You see that? The bag is a collector's edition. 1997. It's almost, 30 years old. Spirit of Cross Stitch. And inside we have... we have a wooden hanger. a very nice wooden hanger that in 1997 sold for $14.50. And then you have the pattern, because you're going to have to finish this project most likely. But you have, I believe, let's see. So you've got Noah's Ark that is really pretty not finished. Pretty not finished. And I did not find any of the threads with it. But I think you could use any DMC thread or JP Coats or any of the floss. It looks like it's just floss what they're using. And it looks like this one is the project. So this here, and then it goes on to the heart hanger. So you've got the heart hanger and then this project. So this definitely fits on there. And then, so you just have to finish all creatures great and small around the outside edge. And the giraffe on this side, the bird, a couple of birds, an elephant. No, it looks like Noah's done. So it's almost finished, okay? It's very well started. So, hey, Angie. So let's see, Noah's Ark here. If you want a project almost finished with the cute little hanging rod and the vintage 1997 collector's edition of a Spirit of Cross Stitch bag, S113, we're just going to start that at $10 because I think it will get there. And then Joy is at $10 for the stocking. I would totally, you've got 3 of them already finished. I would totally use them for wine bags. The cross stitch is already done. Look at how cute those are. Or if I have, somebody elderly that I'm going to visit, I would just put their gift inside of the different stockings. S90 is at $10. S113 for the Noah's Ark cross stitch is at $10. While you guys are thinking about that, I'm going to move some of these off my table so we can bring in more stuff. Here is S20 is a Clover mini iron, but it also has a stand for it. So I don't know if you guys know Lenny Handcoop. She's the Dutch quilter, but just to give you a little bit of backstory on the mini iron, this here gets very, very hot. And so most people just keep it like in a mug, a coffee mug. And one day it flipped out of the coffee mug and it burnt the heck out of Lenny right here. And so that's why they put the guard on it. So this guard here is because of Lenny, the Dutch quilter. If you guys don't know her, you can go online. She does a lot with the hot ribbon. But this is the best, having the little when it's hot, you can just store it like this instead of in your mug, so it's less likely to burn anything. So super good deal. I have not tried it to see if it works or not, so I guess, Devin, do you want to plug it in and see if it actually works?
Nope. I mean, do you want me to?
Yeah, I think we should, maybe. I mean, I'm guessing it works. S21 is starting at $20. If you have a mini iron, just the holder is worth the $20. Devin's going to turn it on, make sure it works. Okay, S90 is going to Joy for $10. Joy for $10. Joy, are you coming to Quilt Show Reno again this year? If you guys are new to watching and you haven't watched Quilt Show Reno, if you haven't checked out Quilt Show Reno, the classes did go live last week or for Black Friday, but we do have we do Quilto on Thursday night, and I think it is almost sold out. So if you want to do Quilto and you haven't signed up, you might want to go on and sign up. You can go to quiltshowreno.com, and then we'll start the interviews, the live interviews of the teachers. We'll start that up again the first of the year. Perfect. That'll be exciting to see you again. Okay, S113, no takers on the Noah's Ark. S113, no take, just the quilt holder alone is worth $10. Just the quilts. You could throw away the rest if you wanted, but I wouldn't because it's almost finished. S113 for the Noah's Ark. It's almost finished. I don't see how, I guess I'm not that savvy. I used to do a lot of cross stitch, but I guess they have to work in between here, in between this, so that their stitches don't show on the back side. I would add this back side after. Oh, well, what do I know? S11, oh, Elaine will take it. Good job, Elaine. It's almost finished. You could always finish it up and give it to your church if you go to church. But the hanger alone is worth the $10. Okay, let's see what other treasures. Devin is still seeing if it heats up. So we'll hang on to that a second. Candy, I got your bid for $20. But we'll bring it back when he tests it and make sure it works. Here is some Christmas. Let's see. Let me put some finished placemats. S114, and I'm going to get down close so you can see it. S114. This is the back side of the placemat, but you could turn it into a pillow. It's already almost finished. It is a finished placemat, but you could turn it into a pillow. Look at how cute that is. S114. But if you want a set of placemats, S115 goes with it. So you got 115, 116. So if you want Christmas placemats, or you want to turn them into pillows or tote bags, and then these ones are, so these are the oh, perfect. Gosh, I didn't realize you were 6 years younger than me. I thought you were a lot younger than that. Okay. S116 is for this one. S116 is for this one. Placemat already finished, already quilted. S116. S115. S115 is for this one. And then S114 is for this one. I don't know. I don't use placemats, so I would turn them into pillows, but it's, once you buy it, it's yours, so you can do anything you want. The iron number is, hang on, Devin's checking it right now. He has to turn it on. He just plugged it in. He didn't turn it on. So that definitely.
I don't know how to turn it on.
There's a little switch. It's on the cord.
I noticed that. Come look at it. It's very confusing.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna look. So this has to go.
See, very confusing, huh?
Oh yeah. Okay, hang on a second. See if it gets hot, and then if it doesn't get hot, flip it again. Good thing we tested this. Devin's gonna see, because The switch only goes one way. It's not an on-off switch. It is an on-off switch, but it only toggles to
wait
the
a
left.
minute. I understand it.
Okay.
I get it.
You might have to explain it to whoever buys it.
This way's on.
Okay,
Yeah,
S114, 115, and 116. Okay, no takers for the placemats. That's kind of crazy. I think if
Oh yeah, it's on.
I would definitely cut the binding off and turn it into into
so
pillows. Okay, is it working now?
Well, I don't know if it's hot, but the light's on now.
Okay, then here are two table. I didn't want to get you guys confused showing you the same thing, two different things that were so similar. So here is a full Dresden plate, a center. So you could put this in the center of your table with a candle on it. S91 is $3. S91 is $3. And then this one is S117. S117 for $3. S117 for $3. So, all of my friends are older. We're getting dinner at 3:30 tomorrow. They are 70 and 85. Elaine, I'm in the same boat. But they're my favorite. Like Phyllis, you know Phyllis, you met her at the retreats. But she's hard for me to keep up with. S117, all bid on 91 for $3. S91 for $3. Okay, Carolyn, it's yours. Okay, so we still have 117, S117. I think if they're already quilted, I would maybe cut the binding off because I don't know, I'm more into pillows. I would turn it into a throw pillow for the couch for Christmas, but that's me. S117 is at $3. It's a Dresden plate. S117, disregard that. So you don't want 91. You don't want 91, Carolyn? Okay, I'm going to take your number off of that because I think that's what you mean. So 91 is still available. Oh, you like 117 better. Okay, here, I'm going to show them to you next to each other. Okay, here are both of them next to each other. They measure about 18 by 18-ish. 18 by 18-ish. S117 is the one you see right now. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, so Carolyn, S91, $3 to you. And then, okay, I got you. Sorry, 117 is at $4. S117 is at $4. Okay, thank you, Elaine. Jenny, you might have to go out and back in if you can hear me. S117 is at $4. And then I'm just going to show you the placemats again because I think Carolyn just got back on. 117 is at $4 right now. And then if you're interested in the placemats, there's 3 placemats, S114, and this is what it looks like on the back. S114, and then you have S115, S115, and then you have S116. So those are all $3 a piece. I wish I had found these sooner so that you guys would have them for the whole month of December, but I just got them in. Jenny, the only one that's still being auctioned is this one, S117, and it's at $4. S117 is at $4. The other one is already Carolyn's. So S117 is at $4. And then we have the placemats left. So S115, S114, and S116. So that's what the placemat looks all together. So if you're into placemats, if nobody buys them, I think I'm just going to cut the binding off and turn them into little couch pillows. Okay. I'll bid 3 each. Okay, Carolyn, and this one is Carolyn $4, and then these are
Right, it for sure works.
okay. It for sure works, Devin says. If you just tuned in, Devin is testing a mini iron, a Clover mini iron. So he's going to bring it back to us.
You want it back while it's hot?
Yeah, so I can put it under here. And do you have the number too? Yeah. Okay. Devin's going to bring it back to us. And
Don't burn yourself.
okay. So S21 is at $20. Candy's at $20 already. It does work. Devin just turned it on. Was there a trick to it?
What?
To turning it on.
You turn the thing. Look at the picture.
2 clicks to turn it on and 4 clicks to turn it off.
Where did you see that?
Well, it's got 4.
No, what does it look like? What does the diagram look like? And then turn the thing. You see the difference at where it clicks at?
Oh yeah. Okay. So this with all of them, with all, look at all of these little things here. That means it's off, and then if you click it to here, it means it's on. I got it. S21. S21 Candy's at $20. S21 Candy's at $20. I would Google what a mini iron is worth. I have not seen these Clover stands. So I think they were only made for a short period of time, but it is pretty fantastic. I almost wish I'd kept it for myself, except for, I don't know, I can't keep it all. S21 Beverly Ann is at $22. S21 Beverly Ann is at $22. Okay, here is a bag of fabric. Looks kind of fallish. Let's get a number out there for you. S81, we're just going to start at $3. You guys can take it up as much as you want. This is already stabilized. I'm not sure what for, but you do have some kind of a stabilizer on the back. And then you've got the other Go With It fabrics that are not stabilized. I'm not sure why, but the start of a rail fence, it looks like. And then you've got a pretty good piece of that. I would say close, probably a half yard of it. And then you've got these cute little pumpkins. You could make pot holders. You could make potato bags. Or you could fussy cut those pumpkins out. They're pretty cute. And then you've got some of these. I love these Cinderella pumpkins. You've got at least a half yard of the Cinderella pumpkins and some scraps that go with it. And then quite a bit of this, but they're all cut to this size. So who knows what the project was going to be? Maybe placemats. But you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 8 cut to this size, which is kind of a random size, 15 by 12. So you've got at least 8 15 by 12 pieces. But it's a nice fall, kind of a neutrally fall. And then you've got all of this. So S81 is at $3. The iron is at $24. The iron is at $24. S21. The iron's at $24. S81 is at $3. S81 is at $3. And I do have another giveaway. So we've got a charm pack. I don't even know what line this is. This doesn't even ring a bell. So we've got a charm pack, and I'm just going to scroll for the lucky winner. And I have Elaine. Elaine's pretty lucky around here. Elaine. And I'd say, are you still watching? Did you get sidetracked? But you were just commenting, so I'm pretty sure you're still here. Okay, let's see what we got here. S81 is at $3. The fall fabric's at $3. It is quite a bit of fall. And if you don't get started on fall now, you won't be ready come October. S81, it's kind of like you got to start now for next year. Oh dear, I just found more Christmas placemats and table toppers. Okay, hang on. Let me get these closed up. Get your final bids in. Get your final bids in for the fabric. S81 is at $3. S81's at $3. The iron is at $24. Get your final bids in. You don't want to lose it at the last second. Okay, all that fall fabric is going to Jenny for $3. That was a steal, Jenny. Okay. And Devin said he's going to spend tomorrow shipping. So lucky. So I can tell you right now, he's going to for sure ship because some of your baskets are overflowing. So I'm for sure he's going to do Jenny and Victor and Sue and Sharon and Riri. I hope Susan. Gosh, there's quite a few of you that are overflowing. Okay, here is another random, I'm not sure what, bag of scraps or something. Elaine, we will. Devin didn't get the message. He already packaged it up, but he put it behind the cash register, so we'll ship it after Christmas. Okay, this is aprons. So here, I'm going to do a selfie here. I'm sure that's a really good view, but cute little aprons. So already made, with the Ricola. Look at who doesn't need a Ricola? Who knows how long that's been in there? Just for the sake of my good conscience, I don't want you to get it and put it on and think it might be yours. We're going to throw that in the trash. But cute. Here, I'm going to throw the tissue in the trash too. I did find $20 going through some of these things, but cute little bow tie you can do, cute little apron, and then it's just some vintage aprons, I think. So then you've got this cute little apron. This one has 3 pockets, 3 cute little pockets, and then let's see, what's the other one? Looks like there's 2 more aprons in here. This one is super vintagey. Whoa, it's an accordion. Did you see that? Look at how I love sometimes how people are so organized. It is literally folded into an accordion and it just comes out just like that. Let's see. This is the wrong side. This is the right side. So you have a cute little, I'm going to say you might have to be a lot skinnier than me because I could tie it in a knot, but that's about it. This one does not have a long bow. They made them smaller back in the day. People were smaller back in the day. Okay, and then one more. This one has cross stitch on it. So you see the cute little cross stitch at the bottom, and you can see it's hand done. So cute little cross stitch. This one has a bow big enough for me to tie. So a bunch of vintage. If you've got girls, these would be cute to wrap up for Christmas for them. Cute little aprons. And a vintage container, a vintage zippered see-through container. So the vintage aprons S119 is starting at $5. S119 is starting at $5. Most things here on the auction you might want to wash. S119. Oh, it's backwards now. Let me see if I can get it to flip around the right way. We might need Devin to flip it around the right way. Or I can just put it like this. S119 is if, like my grandmother, apron ties under her boobs, not her waist. Well, I don't know about that, Victor. S119 is at $8 on YouTube. 119 is at $8 on YouTube. 119 is at $8 on YouTube. S21 for the iron. Let's see, 21, S21. You can put mine with Sharon Weber and I'll get it from her. Devin, can you ship Terry's to Sharon? Don't forget, okay? You should write that down. You should write yourself a note. Victor says, hold his, please. Okay. Victor, when do you want him to ship it? I'm just going to show you guys. Look at Victor's pile. Hang on a second. I got to flip the camera around. That is Victor's pile down there. V is at the end of the alphabet, so he's the very last one, but it's falling out of his basket and onto the floor.
Dude, go buy someone else.
But Victor will hold it. You just tell us when. Okay, let's see. Oh, now it's really backwards. Okay. Nope. Okay, I don't know. I tried it. Didn't flip with me. Okay, 21. Okay, I'm still trying to find 21. Candy's at $24. Candy's at $24. And I don't think we have any mid-January. Okay, perfect, Victor. We'll see you on the Zoom this evening.
Is this supposed to be that way? Or the other
I'm
way?
super excited for the Zoom this evening so we can all catch up. Candy, $24. I feel like I haven't actually talked to you guys. I just sit here on this side of the camera talking to myself. Okay, 119. I'm gonna need a bigger box. Yeah, I know. Sometimes the boxes are rough. Well, I told him he couldn't throw away a big box today. I said, hey, save that box. I need it. And he says, Mom, I am not shipping that big box, but I do need it for quilts to ship down to Vegas. So you post the Zoom link already or after the live? I posted it on Fabric Chick Stitch Along before I went live, but maybe it didn't work. But I think it should be on Fabric Chick Stitch Along already. Okay, S119. 119 is let's see. 119 is Debbie. Debbie is so nice. We only have one Debbie. Some of the names, I've got so many of them, I can't even keep track myself. Okay, Debbie for $8. This is a cute little, this would make good gifts, I think. Vintage aprons. That was $2 an apron. That was a score. Okay. Someday I want to be mature enough to wear aprons. Okay, here's some more Christmas. I would just use this as a table topper. There's only one of them. Let's see. Where is the camera? Okay. Here, I want to put it on the purple so you can see how big it is. What is this? Oh, here, if anybody wants the bear prayer quilt, let me know and I'll throw that in your basket. Mary Lou, I think you already had one. Devin made a print copy for you, and then I found a copy already. So anybody wants the bear prayer quilt, let me know and I'll throw that in your thing. Okay, S120. I'm just going to do this one for $1. 120 is $1. I think it'd be a great table topper or something. Put a candle on it so you don't burn your counter. And then here is like a table runner. S150. S150. I'm going to flip this around so you can see how big it is. So S150 is a pretty good size little table runner. S150 is a pretty good size table runner. Table topper, really, because it is only, let's see, 30 inches by 18 inches. So 30, hey, Devin. Okay, is it back now? No, Jenny, you're not deaf again. I think our volume went out. I think our volume went out because my phone died. Hang on a second. It's really tough when I just tripped Remy with the cord. Here, go under Rem.
Here.
Okay. Okay, hang on a second. My phone died. So let me plug that in. Let me plug that in. And then good thing this is almost over. It's been one of those days. Okay. S120. Yes. Devin, Candy wants you to mail her basket ASAP. S120 is for this little table topper. And I think S120, S120, what was S150? Jenny, I don't think we have a 150 that I know of. 120 is at $1. 120 is at $1 for this cute little table topper. And then this one right here, let me see where the camera is. That's what happens when they know that you can video yourself. They just disappear and leave you on your own. Okay, 157, we're going to start at $3. 157, we're going to start at $3. And that is for this cute little table topper. You could use this side. It's got cute little bears. But this side is definitely the side I would use personally. But I would use it as a little table topper. S157 at $3. S157 is at $3. And Kathleen and okay, Jenny, you don't want this one. 120, Jenny, you don't want this one. 157, there's two of you at $3. Jenny and Kathleen at $3. There's two of you at $3. Then we'll get these closed up. We'll get those closed up so that we can do the live Zoom so that we can see you guys. Okay, 157 is at $4. S157 is at $5. 157 is at $5. And okay, 157 is at $5. Okay, Jenny, I got your name on it already. And we did not even make a dent in the 2 buckets we were supposed to get through tonight. Oh well, we'll do it again on Wednesday. I keep telling Devin we're gonna have to go live every day to get through the treasures that are here. S157 is at $5. 157 is at $5. If you're just tuning in, we are going to do a live Zoom sit and sew. I'm just going to take some hand sewing and do it. But we're going to start that as soon as this is over and I get the computer turned on. So probably about 15 minutes after we end this live. If you want the link, Fabric Chick Stitch Along, it's a private group, but you just go and join the private group and the link is right there. If you're on YouTube and you want us to send you the link, we can do that. This one, S157, is at $5. Get your final bids in, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the live so we can all catch up. It's been a while since we've done a Zoom, so I'm really looking forward to it. You can stay for as long as you want, Elaine, but I have to take Devin to the okay, I'll post the link again as soon as we end. 157 is at $6. 157 is at $6. So on our Zooms, you can totally join and not turn on your video. You don't have to talk. We're not, if you don't have your video on, I typically won't ask you, hey, how are you doing? Or ask you questions, especially when you're new and you don't, know if you even like us. But it's just kind of a fun time to sit and relax, unwind from the day. And we have not done it in a long time. We used to do them once or twice a week. So I feel like I have no idea what's going on in your guys' lives. So I thought for the Christmas season, it's kind of a good time for me to slow down a little bit before we start off January with a bang, because it's going to be a bang. We're doing 3 back-to-back shows, which we haven't done since 2022. Well, I don't know that I've ever done 3 back-to-back shows. I've done 2 and 2 about did me in. 157 is at $6. 157 is at $6 for the table runner. So we are getting ready to do back-to-back shows. We're going to drive all the way to New Mexico. I think we kind of did the New Mexico one just because Devin and I have never been to New Mexico, and we'll have a couple of days in between so we can go tour Albuquerque and I don't know, see what the US of A looks like. S157 is at $6. 157 is at $6. If you have any questions about the Zoom or you can't get on, you can always call the number that's scrolling at the bottom right on your screen, 775-267-0204, and Devin will walk you through it. S157 is at $7. You two girls, get your final bids in because we're ready to start the Zoom and go socialize. So get your final bids in really quick, girls. And we will see you on the live in a few minutes. Okay, Kathleen for $7. And we will see you guys in a few minutes on the live. I will post the link again on Fabric Chick Stitch Along. If you have any problems logging on and you want to log on, just call the number scrolling on the bottom of the screen and we'll walk you through it. All right, have a good night. We love you guys. Go sew. Go sew, 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 sew.